Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing, Friday, June 16th. Not much of significance going on next couple of days. We have a cold front, showers off into eastern portions of the Great Basin, cooler but drier air to the west. We will have some strong gusty winds across parts of Nevada on Saturday and pushing further south and east on Sunday. And the Sunday issue could be a bigger deal because down here, humidities will be drier. Some of the grasses down here have fully cured out, so something we'll need to keep an eye on. A lot of lightning again here on the right-hand side across the southern and eastern portions. Uh, Pretty good precipitation here on the left, a lot of quarter to local pockets of half inch, even an inch in some of these green areas, in areas that need them down in southern Nevada, southwestern Utah, parts of the northern Arizona Strip, drier further to the north. New fire starts in the red, recent fires in the yellow. A lot of these are just quarter acre, single tree type activity from the best of our knowledge. It's been a fairly wet week across at least the northern two-thirds of the geographic area, but drier down south. And current fire conditions, this is actually a combination of burning index and ERC. So these are not 100-hour fuels, but they look at a fire danger probability and only a few pockets here of moderate, getting much critical those you head further south and east towards New Mexico. Satellite imagery, trough of low pressure, cool temperatures, and some enhanced activity down here in southern Nevada. We see that on the radar. Steady band of precipitation, locally heavy here in the yellow and dark green. And because it's so slow moving, they are getting some pretty decent rains down here in the Spring Mountains, further northwards towards or just south of Pioche and towards St. George. That'll continue for the next several hours. And by later today, that green area, that shower activity, pushes more into southern and eastern Utah. No issues on our 7-day. Humidity down south to towards Vegas, 24% for min humidity is pretty unheard of for this time of year outside of the monsoon season. But some teens here in Nevada, otherwise 20 to 30% elsewhere. Winds really not significant. Now, for tomorrow, deep low pressure coming in. The winds will start increasing across the Pacific Northwest into western Nevada, but they'll also have cloud cover coming in, maybe some light precipitation. Fuel still here are moist. We do see on the left strong winds. Looks a little ominous with wind gusts of 25 to 35 miles per hour here. Humidity will be in the mid to upper teens, but actually closer to 20 or 30% in far northwestern Nevada. And there'll be some cloud cover, so we'll see how that plays. Sunday, a lot of that moisture shifts further eastwards, some drier air to the south, and this belt of strong winds. We'll have to watch this a little bit because the humidity here, Vegas, 11%, 8% further down through here. But remember, they had some good rain here recently, and so probably not an issue. But again, with these 40 to 45 mile an hour gusts, things could dry out very quickly. Otherwise, a lot of these winds further up north are occurring where grasses are green. But again, sometimes these windy conditions, you catch up some carryover fuel, and it's not that difficult to get a fire to run in some of that. Otherwise, 3-day precipitation, most of it will be either in the far south or in the far north, where quarter to half inch amounts, again, are possible. Later down the road on Monday, deep low pressure still over the Pacific Northwest, cold front ahead of it through here. So you could see some showers in the green, but also drier air getting entrained through here. So in the far south, they probably will see drier air. You see more yellows down here, actually browns just to our south. And as we go into Wednesday, moisture lifts out of the Great Basin, windy, dry air, still cooler than normal, but windy and dry across the southern third of the Great Basin, again, where we have these yellows, but fairly high humidity and cool temperatures further to the north. 7-day precip totals, much of this will be in the first 2 or 3 days. And the 8 to 14 day, kind of an interesting pattern, cooler than normal across most of the Great Basin, maybe near normal elsewhere, a little bit of warmer than normal up in the mountains of Idaho, but wetter than normal in the north. But we are seeing this Four Corners dry signal starting to move on in. So parts of southern Utah, Arizona Strip should be drying out significantly. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.